working on 8-2, and what we're going to be working on today is some multiplying, okay? So, one of the things we talked about just a little bit ago was that, remember, on addition and subtraction, we don't change the exponent, right? The exponent stays, so if it's r to the third, it stays as r to the third, combine like terms, okay? So now, on example number 1 here, when we're looking at this, we're going to distribute the negative 5b through to all 3 parts, okay? All 3 parts. So now, when we do that, and we're multiplying, we change the exponent. So how do we change the exponent? What would we do? You add it, that's right, that's our last chapter. Side by side, you add, okay? So we're going to call this, is going to be negative 10. B to the first plus 5 will be b to the 6th. Minus 35, b to the 4th. And then plus 45, negative times a negative.
And b to the 2.
B to the 2nd, very good. Okay? And then that's going to be your answer because we can't add and subtract things that don't have the same exponent. So that's your answer, you're done. Okay?
Wait, don't you have to calculate it? Wait, if
Say that
it's
again?
not in order, you have to put it in order?
If the directions say to do it, then yes. In this case, it doesn't say anything about standard form, but it happens to already be in standard form, right? 6, 4, 2. Okay, so it's already in standard form, but the directions don't say it, then it's optional. Just as long as you have all of the parts, order's really not that important, all right? As long as you have the parts. Now, on standard form, we will be putting a lot of things in standard form, though, so it's just a good practice. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and try B on your own real quickly here. Take a second. Try B. All right, does anybody have an answer they would like to try? What do you think?
I got negative 15y to the 2nd minus 6.
Very good. All right, does anybody have a question on that? Sam?
Why would it not be negative 6y to the second power?
Yeah.
Since there, because there's only one, because there's not an extra on the 2.
Okay. Next question?
So the 2, when it's distributing to the positive 2, does it bring the y over 2 with that one?
Yeah, you're going to take the whole thing times 2. So that's how we get negative 6, and then the y is coming from the outside. Okay? Anybody else have a question? You okay so far? Okay. Yep.
Negative 3 times 2. That's a y. You just go.
Yeah, you can multiply anything together. Okay? Guys, multiplication loves everybody. Alright? It hangs out with every group. It goes everywhere. It goes to everything. Addition and subtraction, they're very cliquish. They stay with their own kind. Alright? So up here, when we had squared and squared, only the squareds will combine on addition and subtraction. Very cliquish. They only stay with their own kind. Multiplication loves everybody. Okay? It's going to affect every part. Okay? Alright, so let's look at the next problem here. So now, when you have multiple variables, it doesn't really change what you're going to do. You're still going to take 2x times 4a to the 4th. Again, we don't care if they have the same letters. Multiplication loves everybody. Alright? So it's going to be 8. And it really doesn't matter what order you put this in. You will find that almost always they'll have it in alphabetical order. And so they'll put a to the 4th and x. But if you put the x first, it doesn't matter. Okay, again, as long as you have all the parts there, you're good. Okay? And so now you're going to take it to the middle. And what do you think when I take it to the middle, what do you think that's going to look like? Tessa?
Negative 6, or a to the x squared.
Very good. That's right. So we still have an a. A's in there. And then x times x would be x squared because we're adding the exponents, right? Add the exponents. All right. Now let's take it to that last part. And what are we going to get there on that last part, Ashley?
6x cubed.
Close. What's 2 times 6?
Wait.
Oh. 12.
Yeah, there you go. So 12x cubed, or to the 3rd power, just like you said. Okay? All right, now, can I put an a to the 4th, an a, and a non-a together? No. Okay, so remember, addition, subtraction, they have to be identical. They go with their own kind, or they don't go anywhere. Okay? All right, so I want you to take a second now. I want you to try D on your own. So write down what you think the answer for D will be. All right, does anybody wanna try, see if they got the right answer? Hey Ben, what do you think?
Negative 20x to the third power, y, plus 48x to the second power, and y to the second power, minus 28x and y to the third power.
Hey, what do you guys think about his answer?
Yes.
I think that's right, that's a great job, man, good job. Okay, does anybody have a question on they didn't get a part, they're not sure why? We sure everybody's okay? Okay, all right. Moving on then to E. Okay, so now on this one, make sure you only distribute to the parentheses, inside the parentheses only, right? So don't be getting all excited there and taking it outside to that too. So the T only goes to the inside and then we stop, okay? So what would T times 5T be? Good, 5T squared or to the second, minus, what would 9 times T be? 9T. And then we're just gonna drop in that negative 2T, okay? Because we can't distribute to it. Okay, so now, we still need to clean it up a little bit. So what can I combine here? What can I combine? Say that again? The 9 and the 2. Remember, they gotta have like terms, right? So they only go with their people that look the same, okay? So I'm gonna have 5T squared, and then negative 9T and negative 2T would be what? Negative 11T. Again, you only change the exponent when you multiply. Only change the exponent when you multiply and then combine like terms.
Wait, so then would it be a negative 11t to the second power?
No,
That's only
you don't change the exponent because we're not multiplying. Okay, only when we multiply. Alright, okay, so next problem. This one's a doozy. Alright, so how are we going to start it off with, Niaja? What's the first thing we're going to do here? What? Okay, so we're going to start by distributing the 5 in, but we're only going to take it to the first set. Say that again. Yes, very good. Okay, so 5n times 4n to the third. What do we get there, Bria? Just do the first one.
20.
To the, close. Remember, there's a 1 here. 1 plus 3. 4. There you go. Okay. Okay, Link, what does it look like when I take it to the 6n squared? 30 into the third. Very good. Okay, Maddie, what's it look like when I take 5n times the negative 2n?
Negative 10 to the third.
Be careful there. How many n's do you have?
2.
There you go, n squared. Okay. John, take it to the 3 for me. What's that going to look like?
So just positive 15.
Close.
N.
N. There you go. Good. Okay. Has anybody got a question on the first step so far? Okay. So now, watch the negative 4 and take the negative 4 through. Okay. So I get negative 4 n squared, right? And then what will my last term be there, Tessa?
Oh, negative 28 n.
Very good. Okay. Now we combine like terms. So I'm just going to start with the highest one here. N to the 4th. Do we have any other n to the 4th? Nope. So we're just going to do 20 into the 4th. Okay, so that guy's out. Okay, so then we look at the cubes. So if I look here, 30 into the 3rd, and do I have any other ones?
No.
Nope. So we're just going to drop it, 30 into the 3rd. Okay, so that guy's out. Okay, so now let's look at the squares. We've got negative 10n squared and negative 4n squared. What do we get there?
Negative 15
N squared, right? N squared, keep the exponent the same. Don't change it because we're adding. Okay? And then the last part here, we've got 15n, negative 28n. So what do we get there?
Negative 7. I mean,
Not 7. It's 28 minus 15.
13.
13, so negative 13 in. Okay.